Villareal. This is my second interview. They also call him Two Charms.
Second interview,
Two
charms.
Let me see.
Makes sense.
But
One chain. 2 charms.
2 charms.
I'm the 2 charms.
He's a 2 charms.
1 chain, 2 charms.
Okay.
Second interview, 2 charms.
So I'm super excited because actually the guy that was supposed to feature, he had an emergency. So I ended up featuring. So I was like super excited. I was super excited. So I was like, I'm sorry.
So no, just saying that he had a family emergency.
Yeah,
he had a family emergency, and I hope everything's well. My prayers out to his family. But this girl, Irma, came in. I said, I need a feature. Can you do Hot 20?
Yeah,
knocked it out.
I was like, I could do 40 minutes.
Whatever. No, you're
whatever.
But she did really well. She killed it. It wasn't the biggest crowd, but this crowd came to laugh, and we had a great time.
And so tonight we are here at Goofy's in Canyon Lake, okay? And he posted on Facebook. He's like, "Hey, can I get a guest spot?" I was like, "I'm gonna do it."
But if I knew that she was here, she would have been my future already. Yeah. But I didn't put 2 together because we just worked Dope Joint last month. So if I would have known, it would have been done. But that's why when she said guest spot, I said, "You're on. You're it."
Exactly, and that's great. That's great. And so I was like, you know what, because I've worked with so many comedians, and I'm like, you know what, I'm gonna start interviewing these guys.
Yeah.
Because I want to know about you guys, and if I want to know about you guys, I know they want to know about you guys.
Yeah.
You know. Okay.
Hope so.
So let's ask Mr. Two Charms. Two Charms. Mr. Two Charms. I'm pretending I'm Oprah. Okay.
Oh shit. Okay.
How long have you been doing comedy? No, really. Like, how long has it been? Like, what would you say?
I say 6 years, 5 years strong.
Awesome. Okay, that's great. Give me 5. Give me 5.
Yeah.
And he's already headlining. That's awesome.
Yeah.
I'm like, goals, you know. And so, like, what made you, like, want to start? Like, I mean, how old are you?
I am 37 years old.
37.
I'm not 24. No, I got that low.
So, but what was it? I mean, so 37, yeah. So you probably started like at 35.
31, 32.
Oh, yeah. Oh,
your math's all over.
I'm bad at math.
Yeah.
I was a reading teacher. So, but what was it in your 30s that made you want to start doing comedy?
Good story. So always been a fan of comedy. Grew up watching it. My dad watching on the Improv, State of Light, Comic View, watching the BET, watching the HBO Def Jam. Me and my brother. So always been a fan. Even going to the military, we used to go to the comedy shows.
So y'all were military?
The Improv, yeah, the military.
What branch was
Air Force. I was in the Air Force. And then out of the Air Force, I used to go to the Houston Improv once a month, catch all the headliners. Just big fan. So how I started doing comedy is my cousin RJ. He knew I was a big fan of comedy, my wife. So he found a spot in this little Sugarland suburb of Houston, Texas. That did.
Houston's big.
Yeah, so it's a little suburb of Houston. Yeah, it's a big comedy.
I think Houston is like the 3rd largest city in the nation.
3rd or 4th, yeah, something like that.
Yeah, it's
and
huge.
Then, so what happened was, there was a comedy night, and he invited me to go to the comedy night. Meanwhile, because we go comedy.
Was that like an open mic?
No, it was a little showcase, Wednesday showcase. And meanwhile, we went for the first time. We enjoyed it. We got along with the host, because the host was originally from Houston. Shout out Steve Fly, and he's from Los Angeles. So I was just picking his brain because I knew so much about comedy. I was like, how's this comedy?
Where was this show?
This was in Sugarland.
But what was the name of the club?
M Lounge. The M Lounge.
M Lounge.
M Lounge is the very first start. So I had nothing about comedy. So I became friends with the host. The host came over to the house, we're drinking beers, and I was just picking his brain about, like, how's it working with him? How's it working with this? And then he goes, well, I think you might love it. Why don't you try it? So he helped me out, my girl, my cousins. We tried out a little material, and then I had my first opening comedy night at his place, at the M Lounge in Sugarland. Yeah. And all my friends came out, and it went well. Normally, comedians for the first time, they kind of bomb, but I was kind of well prepared, and I tried my best, and kind of went well. And I just took it from there. And
That's
then
awesome,
eventually, he went back to Los Angeles, so there's nowhere for me to go. So what I did was I went on Facebook looking for comedy places, and I entered a contest. Houston Laughtown, shout out Steve Padilla. Laughtown, maybe 2015, 14, something like that.
Okay.
And
the same place in Houston.
No, a different place. I looked on Facebook because I had no longer where to perform because the person at that spot moved. He left back to Los Angeles, so I had nowhere to perform at no more. So I looked on social media.
But still in the Houston area.
Exactly. In the Houston area. And I joined the Houston contest. I was maybe only a few months in it, but the thing about the spot was I performed quite a few times, so I learned from him. So I was a little advanced at a young age because I had a private room. So then I went to Houston where nobody had seen me before into this contest, and I made out of 100, I made the top 10.
Wow.
And the top 10, the
that's
top 5.
Great. Yeah.
And that's what opened the doors with other promoters coming in shows like, oh man, and that's kind of was the start.
And so you would say...
that was the start, but not the start of Two Charms. That's the start of me doing comedy.
Okay.
That's
so
the difference.
Then that's good that you said that wasn't the start of Two Charms.
No.
Okay, so Two Charms is his stage name. His real name is Orlando Villareal.
Yes.
But so where did you get Two Charms from?
Okay.
This is an interesting. Yeah, I want to know that. Yeah, tell me how'd you get Two Charms? Get in a little bit to the middle. Yeah. That's it.
All right. So how Two Charms came about was, like I said, after I did the shows from the contest and they made some more 10-minute opening acts and future acts. What happened is that I landed a gig that started all of this. This is with Juan Villareal. He had a show with
Villareal.
Villareal, but that's how he says it. Yeah, Juan Villareal. So anyways, so he let me open up for him, and that particular show had Chingo Bling as a special guest. Yeah. So we had 5 shows in 3 days. A Thursday, 2 shows Friday, 2 shows
in
Saturday.
Houston.
In Houston, at the Joke Joint Comedy Showcase, the old location. So this is the first time I met Juan, first time I met Chingo. Juan just showed love. He goes, yeah, you can be my guest spot, like how I like to do with Stevenson. And
that was my original spot here at
Exactly, and it can lead to more things. So this is how it all started. How I became Two Charms was when I did the 5 shows. Everything went well. I mean, Chingo became to liking because this is the time that Chingo just started doing comedy. So then I'm like 2 years in it. So, but I was a fan of him. So I had brought my Bobble doll. He saw my little Bobble. I was a big fan of Chingo Blade. And then he was like, so I was kind of giving pointers. He's giving me pointers, and then.
So, where did Two Charms?
This is what I'm getting at. So next thing you know, we did all 5 shows at the Joe Joint, and then Chingo took me to the side. He goes, "Hey man, I like some of your things. Let's do it. I got a couple of skits in mind. I want to do with you." I said, "Great." So if it wasn't for Juan Villareal, I never met Chingo. So a week later, I'm in Chingo Bling's warehouse, and he goes, "I want to do this skit. What I have in mind is you to be a broke rapper, like the one that you see at the corner stores trying to sell you a CD for like $10, the over-the-top rapper that always sit there on, but they're not really hot. He goes, play that character." So I bet, I got that in mind. So when I became Two Charms, because back in the day, I was big into costume jewelry from Sharpstown, had a chain, all that back, you know.
Yeah, yeah.
So what happened was I had a chain with
I
Two
thought
Charms
it had something to do with James Avery or something.
No. It's just, it had a chain with 2 charms on it. So I was like, man, there's a rapper named 2 Chainz, but I have 2 charms on this chain.
There you go.
So that's how it became 2
it's
Charms.
actually a pretty simple concept.
But
that's great.
But what happened while it propelled me is when Chingo Bling said, all right, let's shoot the skit. He goes, all right, we're about to do it. Go get in character. So I remember I grabbed that chain with 2 charms, put my old girl in. I went over the top, colorful, and we shot the skit. And he goes, get in character. So I came in character. I was like, all right, I'm 2 charms, 1 chain, straight from Tahiti. What's going on? And then Chingo Bling, his eyes is open. He's like, whoa, this is awesome. Let's do it. So we shot the skit, and like I did skits on my YouTube channel. I got like 100, 200 views. He put it on his platform. It had like 10,000 views, like in hours. I was like, it went viral, it spread, and then it's like, let's go do a show in Corpus. So we had like 5 shows in Corpus, and he goes, I want you to do 2 charms on stage. And I'm like, I don't know what I have to do.
So it's kind of like you're Orlando, but you're 2 charms, kind of like Eminem was.
But I never had 2 charms on the comedian stage. The 2 charms was for a skit. So he wanted me to take the skit character and portray it on stage. And it's kind of hard to translate something from a skit to on a comedian stage because me as that skit.
No, but I get it
because I had a grill in, I had all this stuff.
But that's kind of what like Eminem did with like Slim Shady. But you're doing it in a comedy sense, right?
Yeah, but so I tried it. Yeah, I see what you're saying. But when I did the Corpus, I tried it. But it was so awkward because I did my first set like Orlando. I did my boom, boom, boom jokes. They're like, all right, here's 2 charms. So it took me forever. So awkward. Me on stage, putting the grill on, putting the chains of charms, putting on a jacket, putting on a hat. Like it was so awkward. It was so kind of hard. So eventually, over the months I tried it, and I was fighting it. I was like, well, let me blend it. So instead of me having it on the grill, I was like, let me just become 2 charms full throttle.
Yeah.
So that's when I put out my music as 2 charms, comedian as 2 charms.
And you do music as well. He does rap also.
Yeah, so I rap. So I was like, so that's what I just changed So that's why I'm a little different on comedian stage, because I'm the only comedian that be like, when I say one chain, y'all say two. So I'm trying to bring the hip hop into the comedian without being full throttle with the whole grill and all that stuff. Right. So that's how Two Charms got created, by the Chingle Bling skit that went viral, and I just took it and ran with it. There you go.
Awesome. So let me ask you this. So we're friends. I'm friends on you on Facebook.
Yes.
Orlando Villareal. You can find him on Facebook. But Two Charms, is it like a different page, or do you have anything under Two Charms?
Yes, I have a Facebook fan page, Two Charms.
Okay, Two Charms.
And then my Instagram is Two Charms One Chain, and my YouTube is Two Charms as well.
Okay, there you go.
And then I have my own Orlando Villareal where I kind of show the same stuff.
Awesome. Okay, cool. So I have like a whole list of questions I want to ask him and stuff, you know. Okay. Okay, you ready? Mm-hmm. What was your most embarrassing moment on stage?
I had quite a few. The one that hops out. Well, I had quite a few embarrassing moments. I can name a couple. I had the one where my belt.
What?
Let me name a few. I have one where my belt broke on stage. My pants were sagging. That was in Corpus. I had one on stage. A girl slapped the husband for locking the keys because she was drunk and he didn't want to drive. So she finally had the keys.
But wait, this was while you were on stage?
Oh, I was on stage. I was on stage in improv, where after Ali left, all his fan base left, and so when I was on stage, everyone's leaving when I'm performing. I had that happen. I had one of my closing jokes that you heard tonight. Watch that chain. I'm gonna say it all, but it hit one particular place. One particular place. It was like exciting. I'm like, whoa, what did I do from here after my best joke? So I have a lot of awkward moments. I had moments where I was on the microphone, the cord drop.
That's.
I had one. Oh, it's actually one of my viral videos is when I was going on stage and I tripped going on stage. So like
I've seen a guy. I've seen a guy go literally.
So as far as bloopers, I got like hundreds of bloopers. Like I could have a botch mania. Like from
I haven't fallen on stage, but I did. I was a teacher. I did fart in class one time. And that was
just spread it.
Yeah, no, and I thought it was just gonna be a little silent.
They're like heads up, 7-Up.
I was like, oh shit.
Oh,
and then I turned around and all the kids were like,
"Oh, somebody had Chipotle. Somebody had Chipotle. It's the walk."
Oh my god!
Yeah.
Okay. So not only am I here with Mr. Two Charms, but we are here with his.
Mr. Charms behind.
With his wifey right here. This is Mrs. Two Charms.
She's my everything. She's my rock.
Yes, absolutely. So,
I was part of my whole set.
Tell me your full name.
Mine?
Yes.
Joanne Reyes Villareal.
Joanne
Reyes.
Okay. So I was talking to Miss Joanne, and okay, I'm gonna hold this like this because I just started doing my interviews and stuff.
Yeah.
So let's talk about spousal support.
Yeah.
17 years, y'all are. Going on 18.
We'll be 17 next month.
17 next month. And dating
married.
20.
Wow.
Because I got to make sure, because I had a couple.
She's like, you make sure.
All these fans.
So, like, when he started doing comedy, let me turn the camera. Like, how did you feel about that? Like, what were you like? Were you like,
No, he did really good. His first set, he was like speaking like he's born in East LA.
Yeah, I forgot to mention that. My very first set, I had to
I was like, what is this?
I know, I actually do that too, because I talk a lot of stuff about like being chola and stuff, and when I get on stage, like, I don't know, I feel like more Mexican. Like right now, I feel, oh yeah, you know what I mean? You know. So yeah, so that's great. That's great.
No.
Oh,
okay, awesome. No, actually, we're about to wrap it up.
Let's speak my wife, man. She's my rock. She's been to all my shows. She supports me. She has my merchandise. Yeah, it's very beautiful. She helps me out with the artwork, the driving. She helps me out with so much. It wasn't for her. There is no Two Charms. So.
And also, I know aside from comedy, they work in the medical field.
Yeah, both of us in the medical field.
Legal medical field. I just need to point that out. But I don't know, Texas might change things pretty soon. So yeah, it'll totally be legal. But hey guys, thank you so much for watching. We're here with Orlando Villareal. Two Charms, One Chain. Got it right?
Yep, you got it right.
I got it right. I get it.
Yeah, make sure you follow me on Facebook, Two Charms, YouTube, Two Charms, Instagram, Two Charms, One Chain. Get my new album, Twice as Fun. My comedy album, Charms and Dangerous. New hats, Two Charms YouTube. You get your new merchandise. This girl's hilarious. Follow her videos. It's her second interview. Comedy. So her second interview, that means that's Two Charms. So Two Charms, second interview. That's how I go. Don't get it twisted. Thanks to Goofies for having us. Next time we'll come back, and we might have a special surprise for y'all, so y'all keep tuned. Thank you so much for hospitality. Kenya Lake can't wait to come back. Thank you to Irma for featuring for 2 Charms. Y'all be good. Follow her and stuff.
Thank you so much, guys. Thank you. Hasta luego. Thank you so much. Okay, good night, guys. Bye.